Hi everybody, another video I'm putting on. This is going to be a little bit longer, it's about 15 minutes I think, but we just got back from the British Virgin Islands and I just wanted to add this sort of video I did, which is a compilation of short videos I did while we were sailing in the BVIs. We were bareboat chartering. In other words, we rented a boat, but we were our own captain and crew. So it was a lot of fun. It goes side by side, if you will, or hand in hand with the articles I wrote in Practical Sailor magazine. And if you go to Practical Sailor magazine and you just search Bareboat, you'll see my 4 or 5 articles that I put on for people that are interested in bareboat chartering in the Caribbean, any island. I did the BVIs for 2 reasons. I haven't been back to the BVIs since after the hurricanes demolished everything that was there. So I wanted to see how well they fared, and they fared very well, by the way. For all intents and purposes, the BVIs are really back in business, and for bareboat charterers or just charterers in general for sailing, whether you're sailing or motoring, it's an amazing place to go, especially if it's your first time. No problem. And the second reason is that we have a couple of friends that are relatively new to sailing, and when they heard that I go sailing and bareboat chartering in the Caribbean quite often in the past 30 years, about every 2 years, they wanted to try it. So I figured, hey, the BVIs is a perfect place for first timers. It's amazing. And I get to see how the BVIs fared. So I hope you enjoyed this short compilation. I'll put a lot more information in the details of the in the YouTube. All right. Enjoy it and let me know what you think. Do like it and do subscribe if you can. Thank you very much. Have a great day. So this is the ferry boat that we're taking, leaving Charlotte Amalie, St. Thomas, and we're on our way to the BVIs. That's the main harbor. So the new ships coming right in here when you go into St. Thomas. And there you go. And there are the girls. So these are the girls. So this is St. Blue. It's a Lagoon 38, 2019 to be exact. So we just got in late last night, well, late around 8 o'clock, but it was already dark, so we didn't get a chance to really look at it in daylight. It rained also a lot last night, and we found some of the hatches were actually leaking. Unfortunately, one of them right on top of my wife in the forward starboard side bow. So there you go, and there's the rigging. There you go. And we're here at the BVI Yacht Charters. So that in that building there on that ground floor is actually their office, and these are all their boats over here. And it's in Roadtown, Tortola. Roadtown being the main harbor, and also let's call it downtown Tortola BVIs. There you go. So we're anchored here in Marina Cay. As you can see, some boats have some pretty flashy stuff. There are the girls doing the dishes. There's my buddy Dave relaxing. And as we move along, there's a beautiful new full moon. Absolutely gorgeous. And over there's Marina Cay. And over there where you see all those lights, that's the new Scrub Island Resort, which now owns Marina Cay. And if you can see it, I don't know, but there's the Big Dipper. So here's Captain Newell steering the boat. We have, what's the speed? What's the wind speed?
Looking at 14.3.
14.3 knots of wind coming in from the north. And here are our ladies enjoying the sail. You can tell by the movement of the hull there how fast we're going. And there's Virgin Gorda. And those are the Great Dog Islands, which we're going to go to for lunch and snorkeling before we make our way to Gorda Sound after lunch. And there's Captain Stubing again. So this is a first shot video of the Bitteren Yacht Club and its new build since the hurricane. They were able to save the fish sculpture. I'm wondering if they also saved the crocodile sculpture. They did a really great job. I remember this crash boat. Now they've turned it into a bar. From a damaged boat to now a very important bar. New docks and everything. And a new series of race boats over here. Yeah, amazing job. So this is upstairs, the quarterdeck, the new quarterdeck, I should say, of the Bitterran Yacht Club. A better view of the racing boats that they got, the 4 sleek racing boats. The brand new dock. Unfortunately, the shark tank is gone. But they still kept the 2 mermaids, as you can see, they're right there. These are some of the flags they were able to get and replace, because all the flags originally were completely lost in the destruction after the hurricane, and they actually ended up making this lampidier with buoys and old wheels from the old boats that were demolished during the hurricane. They were able to recycle them. So this is Bitterran Yacht Club. It's been completely rebuilt, and they're still building and building. It's amazing what they've done so far. The craftsmanship of the and the dedication of the employees have really made it great again, and they're about to reopen now with cottages that they've built. You see them dead ahead there. There's like 4 cottages built so far on this side, another 4, I think it was 6 on the other side. So I'm really pleased for them. They kept all their employees, and everybody's in good spirits. They were even able to recover a boat that had sank during the hurricane and converted it into a bar. And these are all the boats that are moored here this morning. Some of the big boys there in the background. And these orange balls, these are the ones from Boaty Ball, which is where a system where you can go online and pre-book your mooring ball at 7 o'clock in the morning for where you want to be that evening, or hope to be that evening. So if you can reserve it soon enough, then it gives you a chance to take care of your day at a leisurely pace, knowing that when you get here before sunset, normally before 4:35, I think charter boats are supposed to be, or these bareboat charters are supposed to be at anchor or moored. And there's Sabarock. Sabarock also was completely demolished. I would say 70% demolished, except for the main framework. And so they were able to rebuild it. Very, very popular. So I'm really happy for them that they were able to recover and get going. Some of the islands that we've seen, everything was demolished and they still haven't been rebuilt. So very pleased. So this is what we call Gorda Sound. Today we're going to go visit Levick Bay, but first we're going to go and walk on Calhoun Reef, and then make our way to Levick Bay. So here comes Rum Runner. So he's the guy in Gorda Sound. If you want the most amazing Rum Runner frozen drink with rum, this is the guy you call on channel 72. His name is Jim. The dog's name is Jake, and you hail him by calling Rum Runner. So this is Levick Bay. On Monday nights they have what they call the pirate party. This is everybody showing up. It's like a 5 to 7, and with a musician. There he is right there. And then all the proceeds go to charity. In some cases, certain schools in Haiti and some other islands as well. So here's the Levick Bay, the dinghy dock, and there's the pirate party stage, you might call it. And there's the participation. The kids are having a great time. He sings songs that everybody can participate in. There you go. So that's Levick Bay Hotel and Marina there. There you go. And we booked our table a few weeks ago to make sure there would be room for us. As you can see, a lot of families with children. And there's our table with Dr. Dave, Laura, and Code. This is White Bay Joost van Dijk, while we're sitting toes in the sand at the Soggy Dollar Bar. And there's the beautiful Laura and the beautiful Claude. So we are moored. We took a mooring ball at Leicester Bay in St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands. We did not clear customs. Instead, I'll show you, I flew up a yellow flag. That's a quarantine flag, meaning I'm only in transit. I'm not getting off the boat, and I'll be departing. But yeah, so the yellow flag is called a Q flag or quarantine flag, meaning that you're just in transit. You're not allowed off the boat, basically. And so this is Leicester Bay. Over there, that little island that you see right here, right starboard, is Water Lemon Cay. It's a small island, and you see they've put little buoys all around it to protect the coral, make sure boats don't go there.
and really beautiful sea life there. It's amazing. And for those that do clear customs and are here after doing so, there's a trail all along this bay here, and when you follow it all the way to, say, those boats that you see far away, it brings you up to an old sugarcane mill, and that you can visit and all that. It's not operational, of course, but it's a nice hike. It's a beautiful walk as well. And this is it. So Leicester Bay, and now you moor. So you grab your mooring ball, and it's, if you pay overnight, actually you go take your dinghy and you go to that little raft that you see there. There's envelopes, and you put in, it's $26 US. We're in 2025. And then you write the name of your boat, you put the $26 in the envelope, and you slip that into like a slot. And then every once in a while they come and pick it up. So it's basically an honor system. And you see there's not many boats. It's a very quiet anchorage, a very safe anchorage as well, in case of weather. So there you go. That's Leicester Bay in St. John, US Virgin Islands. Right across over there. In the distance, far distance, you see Joost van Dyke. And in the closer distance, you see to the left, you see Great Thatch Island. And to the right of that, you see Little Thatch Island.
For that cloud to go away.
So here's to my family. If ever you wonder why it is that I like coming down to the sailing in the Caribbean, this is probably one of the best examples. Look at the sunset. By the way, the boat right directly in the middle is actually the one that we've had for the last 10 days. And look at that. So this has been the last 2 weeks. This is what we live. I love it. A little parting gift as we're about to look at that. The sun's coming out. We have this beautiful, beautiful double rainbow. Absolutely gorgeous.